random. Got started on our hike again a couple of days ago. We were gonna start at Sam's Gap on the 1st of March, but it was the gully washer that day, so we ended up getting out on the 2nd. So I was having technical issues with my GoPro, so I didn't get to film any of it. Finally got those resolved when I got in here to Erwin. So I'm going to just throw this up because some of my family and friends were curious about what I was doing. So this is going to be short and sweet, and it's going to be mainly pictures. There are a couple of video clips that I did with my camera, but it was really jerky. So I'm going to throw those up anyway. If you don't like them, fast forward through them, whatever. This is a record of my journey, so it's what I want on there. So anyway, this is basically going to be a recap of the last couple of days. We started at Sam's Gap at mile 320. We stopped at a campsite after about 8 miles. It was a cool, windy night. The wind ended up whipping my tarp around because I didn't have it tied down very well. And I didn't set my hammock up correctly. Had my head in higher than my foot in, so I kept sliding down, and my feet got cold all night because I kept sliding over the underquilt. Anyway, live and learn. The second day, the temps were great. We stayed at No Business Knob Shelter. Only did 10 miles, but after that 10 miles, it seems like I was just whipped. But the next morning when I got up, I was ready to go. We rolled into Erwin on the third day after 6 miles. Got here by noon, just moving right along the trail. I'm trying to keep it throttled back so that I don't have any knee issues and all like I did last year. That's not why I got off. I got off because of the COVID, like a lot of other folks did. But anyway, trying to keep the knee and foot problems down to a minimum. So we made it in pretty easily. Ended up coming to Mountain Inn Suites to hang out for the night. And tomorrow morning, the plan is to get up and eat here, and then be over at Uncle Johnny's to get our resupply box and continue on for 5 to 6 days to 19E. That'll be our next resupply point. Over the past couple of days, we hiked in the group, hiked in pairs, hiked individually, just sort of freestyled it, had a good time. Couple of notable things. One, make sure you put your hammock correctly so you stay warm at night. Second night at No Business Knob, I pitched everything. I was fine that night. Also at No Business Knob, decided to have a little fun. I wish I'd got this on video. It was freaking hilarious. Rev went up to do his business, so told Dryker, said, wonder what he'd do if I crawled in his tent, and when he opened the fly, I jumped out at him. Well, I did. He almost took a second crap, but I almost got kicked too, because when he jumped back, his foot came into the rain fly. Anyway, needless to say, Rev didn't eat any coffee this morning, and we had a good time there. Got packed up and rolled on into Erwin. And this is for Rev's mom. I wasn't worried because his fanny pack was still in the tent when I scared him, so I wasn't really worried about bad outcomes. Anyway, no one else will probably know what that means, but she definitely will. I'm going to go ahead and end this now. Sorry, family and friends, about the crappy video and pictures and all that, but this is the way things happen out on the trail. You just got to take them as they come. Anyway, probably 19E will be the next time I get anything out. Hopefully I'll have some better footage and better pictures and all. Catch y'all later.
All right, heading down into Irwin. I guess the plan is to walk down to, there's a hotel right up there. Ooh, watch the focus. And get a room for the night, get stuff cleaned up, and see if I can find out what's going on with the technical difficulties with my gut hooks, GoPro, and the focus on this blooming camera. Anyway, time to take a break and head on down. Right, this is one of those iconic spots on the trail coming into Irwin. See the river. And then Uncle Johnny's comes into view. We're not staying there. We got a room up at the top of the hill, so I'm going to put this away. It's 11:37, so we made pretty good time this morning.